When I first came to college, I was really unprepared for what it was going to feel like to be a first-gen student. At first, I felt like isolated and alone and anxious and stressed about being in like this completely brand new environment, and like that really manifested itself in like worsening my depression and anxiety.
I was tired a lot. And there was a lot going on because there was a lot expected of me as a music major. You don't really get the warming up period.
Definitely felt overwhelmed. It was hard to, want to get out of bed in the morning. I remember just looking forward so much to going home.
I was diagnosed with depression at age 23, and that was such an impactful experience for me because as a young male, it's really highly stigmatized to be diagnosed with any sort of mental condition, and depression is amongst the most common in the world. I spent a lot of time going to concerts and just sit back and enjoy a Beethoven symphony for what it is, these masterful works of art. And I really just like to enjoy music and appreciate different artists' interpretations.
Art and self-expression are a huge part of how I come to cope with a lot of my like mental health and my difficulties with mental health. Like writing, self-expression, storytelling has been a medium that has given me the authority to tell my own story.
I also think singing is the main way that I've coped with mental health issues my whole life. I've always loved singing and performing. It's a time where I really just feel confident and powerful. I'd say my passion for singing and music has introduced me to people who also are passionate about those things on campus. It led me to my a cappella group, which has become some of my best friends, almost like family. They've definitely helped me get through a lot, and we also just have so much fun, singing and connecting over that passion and not letting that love die in college. For anyone who's struggling with mental health issues, I think it's really important to know that you're not alone. I think every person struggles at some point in their life, and it's really important to know that that's normal.
It's so easy to get caught up in not being worthy of going to college. A lot of first-gen people talk about like imposter syndrome, and like that's something that happens to a lot of students regardless of whether or not they're first-gen. This idea that like you're not good enough to be here, or you don't deserve to be here, and I think that that really eats away at students. And I think what you need to do is you need to find people that can remind you that you are worthy of being here. Kind of like build those relationships with people so that you have people to fall back on. It's really important.
It's okay to speak up. It can be really difficult to speak up, but I think that's also the best way that you can help yourself, is by letting someone else know that you're maybe not in the greatest place and that you want some sort of assistance to get better. I was in outpatient psychiatric treatment for about 1.5 years when I was first diagnosed with depression.
I've seen a therapist before, and it's been really nice to have one-on-one, but I've also really enjoyed, talking to other people. So I would definitely just say, face your problems head on, talk to someone, whether it's professional or a friend. Everything's gonna be okay. You just gotta take it, one day at a time.